I just dropped my favorite eyeshadow palette on the floor. And now it's completely broken and there's eyeshadow everywhere. Let me show you. So the palette just fell apart and my entire floor is covered in eyeshadow. I love it when my days start out like this. Anyway, hi, welcome back to a new video. So the initial plan for today's video was to film a review on the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation because I've been dying to try that one out. So I went to the store, I picked out the perfect shade and then it wasn't in stock. So that was kind of disappointing. But then I remembered that there was another Charlotte Tilbury product that I've also really been wanting to try out. So I've decided that I'm going to review that product in this video, and then when they stock up on my shade in the Beautiful Skin Foundation, I'll try out that one. So in this video I'm going to review the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Ever since this came out, it has gone viral all over the world, so I am very excited to get my hands on this and to try it out for myself. I'm not 100% sure what it is exactly because it's not a foundation, but it's also, well, it's kind of like a primer, but you can also use it as a highlighter and stuff. I mean, I know that you can do a lot of things with this and you can use it in a lot of different ways, so I'm really excited to see how this works on my skin, especially because I don't have perfect skin. Let me tell you something, the journey that my skin and I have been on together, it has been a bumpy ride. I've never really had perfect skin, like I've always had some trouble with redness and irritation and spots and stuff like that, but I've always been kind of able to control it. And at this point in my life, I think my skin is probably the thing that I'm most insecure about. But believe it or not, it is actually going in the right direction right now. I finally found a skincare routine that works for me and that calms down my skin instead of irritating it. So I'm really happy that I'm seeing some progress, but I mean, you can see it for yourself. I am definitely not where I want to be yet, but that's okay because everyone's journey is different, so we're just gonna have to be patient and keep working on it. So although my skin and me do not have the best relationship, I think it is still very important to show these kinds of products on imperfect skin. And that's also why I'm so passionate about making these kinds of videos, because I think it's so important to show what real skin looks like and what imperfections look like, and how these kinds of makeup products that are made to look angelic and just very glowy and beautiful and flawless, how they look on imperfect skin and how they can maybe improve your skin when it is not as flawless as you might want it to be. Okay, enough talking, let's open up the Hollywood Flawless Filter and apply it to my face and give it an honest review. So first things first, let's open it up. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's just beautiful, but we're already used to that from Charlotte Tilbury, so it's not a surprise to me anymore. So on the packaging it says, "The future has arrived, Hollywood Flawless Filter, a magical new flawless filter for perfect looking skin. Enriched with lamellar filler, which acts like a digitally enhanced filter for your skin. It soft focuses, perfects and illuminates for a dewy, flawless superstar youth glow." Sounds good to me. Okay, so it says for a superstar glow, apply 1 all over the face as a flawless filter, 2 on top of foundation if you want extra coverage. But the one thing that surprises me is that they don't say anything about applying it under your foundation, which in my opinion is like the most popular way of using this. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I keep seeing everywhere. By the way, I got this in the shade 4 medium, which is a little bit darker than my skin is at the moment, but I did that on purpose because I self-tan in the summer, so I'm hoping it's gonna match me a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the Flawless Filter to my entire face, then I'm gonna show you what it looks like with just the Flawless Filter on. Then I am going to apply a foundation on top, show you what that looks like. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the Flawless filter on top of the foundation on the highlight points of my face to see if it can be used as a highlighter as well. So let's clip back the fringe. So this is what my skin looks like at the moment. There's not as much redness and irritation as there used to be because I'm very consistent with my skincare routine. But the spots that you see are mainly scars from recent spots. So there's a little scar right there. I have some very small spots on my chin. And well, it's just mainly on the cheeks. My cheeks are always my problem areas. So yeah, that's what it looks like at the moment. So the packaging says that I should shake well, so let's do that. So as you can see, it has a big doe foot applicator, which is amazing because these kinds of applicators are just so easy to work with and you can just apply it straight from the applicator to your face. So I think I'm just gonna go in and add a little bit of this all over my face. So I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques foundation brush. Okay, so the first thing that I'm noticing when blending this in is the absolute glow that comes from this. It immediately makes your skin look so glowy and dewy. So I'm now done blending this in and you can immediately see the radiance and the glow that the Flawless filter has left on my skin. It looks so healthy and just beautiful. It hasn't really done much for my spots, but that was to be expected because it's more of a primer and not a foundation, so I wasn't expecting it to cover up anything. But I must say that that looks absolutely beautiful and I can totally understand why people would wear it just like this on a very natural day. Let me just show you what it looks like up close again. So the next step is to apply foundation on top of the Flawless filter and see if the Flawless filter makes the foundation more natural, beautiful, airbrushed, flawless, anything. So for foundation I'm going to mix together the Maybelline Superstay Activewear in the shade 3 True Ivory with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 290. And I'm going to apply this with my beauty blender because I always do. Okay, what? Holy... Look at the beautiful finish that this leaves on my skin. It's been a very, very long time since my skin has looked this flawless. And it's not really supposed to give any coverage of spots and acne and stuff, but I feel like the spots on my cheeks have never been this covered before. And I just love the beautiful glow and radiance that it gives to your face. Okay, I already love this way too much. But I'm first going to finish the rest of my face makeup and then we can move on to the last test, which is to add some of the Flawless filter on top of makeup as a highlighter. Okay, so I've just finished doing the rest of my makeup. The only thing that I added was some concealer under my eyes and a little bit of blush and bronzer. A little bit of lipstick, but nothing too much because I really want all the attention to go to the Flawless filter that I'm going to add right now. Let me zoom you in so you can see it a little bit better. So I'm just going to apply it to the highlight of my cheekbones. and see if it is pretty as well on top of makeup, or if it's gonna be too thick and too cakey. That is stunning. I really don't know if my camera does this justice, but the absolute glow that this leaves on my skin, it just exceeds all my expectations. Okay, so I'm gonna add some on the other side of my face as well, and then also on the tip of my nose and a little bit on my chin. Okay, that's... I don't know what to say, that's just beautiful. I'm obsessed. I am really, really obsessed. So, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. What are my final thoughts? Well, I think everyone has already guessed what my final thoughts are, because I am absolutely obsessed. I love it. I love the glow that it leaves. I love that it does give you a little bit of coverage. I love that it's so multifunctional and that you can use it in so many different ways, and every single way works, also for problematic skin. I would definitely wear this by itself as a primer or like a sort of a glowy skin tint or something on lazy days or very hot days in the summer, on holidays, when I'm going to the beach with just an SPF or something. I would totally do that. Makes me feel a lot more comfortable versus not wearing anything on my skin. And this paired with the foundation on top is just the most beautiful combination I have ever tried in my life. So I'm really happy that I tried this out. That is something that I did not expect. And also for finishing touches as a highlighter, it is just absolutely gorgeous, and I don't really know what to say. I'm just in love. I think this is one of the best products that I've tried this year, or maybe ever. And I am definitely going to add this to my everyday makeup bag and use it a lot more in the future. As always, I will leave a link to the Charlotte Tilbury website, to this product, in the description box down below if you want to try it out for yourself. Please do let me know what you think of the Hollywood Flawless Filter, because I love exchanging opinions about makeup products and makeup brands. So I'm really curious to know what you think of it, and if it worked for you or if it didn't, and why not. So please let me know. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that this review has helped you in any way possible. If you want to see more of these kinds of videos, or Charlotte Tilbury reviews, other makeup brands, maybe the beautiful skin foundation that I talked about at the beginning of this video, then please let me know, because I would love to do that. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!